Alright, today we're going to be talking about Freya from Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl from a Dungeon? This is going to have major spoilers from Season 5 and onwards, as well as the light novels. With that being said, let's go on with the video. And today we're going to be talking about Freya herself. She has the ability to pretty much charm anyone. If you look into her eyes or even talk to her, let alone, she could pretty much charm you just by her looks and her eyes. When she concentrates, it kind of glows, which pretty much sets you up to be mind control, unless you have a high resistance of some kind. But this is where three particular characters cannot be charmed by her. Alright, I guess we should probably start at the beginning of why I'm talking about her, especially in the John Derry Team channel. But okay, let's talk about it. So Freya is a goddess from Olympus. Pretty much she got bored of everything up there, so she decided to pretty much go down to Earth. As a result, she met this one particular character, which has been dubbed Horn, a nickname, not her legal name at least. And she was shocked by the audacity that what she wanted to be and what she wanted, which was to be Freya. So they kind of struck the deal that Freya would use Horn's real life identity / name. They made this fictional character up, and Horn has this weird ability which kind of lets her, uh, transform or at least manipulate her appearance. And they kind of like, have like a contract pretty much, where Freya can pretty much pretend to be a random girl from a tavern, which she actually enjoys, believe it or not. Um, throughout the series, she has befriended many people and pretty much indirectly helped Belle. What I mean by that is she pretty much got, in my opinion, second best girl to pretty much help Belle, if you think about it, because without her, Belle probably would have been screwed in most scenarios, because she was a pretty much useful ally to Belle during many of the arcs. Not to mention, Belle probably would have died in the later dungeons without her knowledge and expertise. But at the end of the day, what makes Belle kind of special is that he's the main character, but has this ability that allows him to pretty much grow and level up really fast. As his goal is to become a legendary hero as well, catch up to his love interest Ainz, more or less, or the Sword Princess, which is her nickname, or adventurer nickname. Belle, for the most part, indirectly has another passive ability that he himself did not know about. I don't think he's aware of it. Yes, he will blush and everything when a girl kind of flirts with him and is very lustful towards him, but for the most part, he's able to run away from it. Apparently, Freya's god tier ability to charm anyone does not work on Belle, which kind of drives her insane to a certain degree, as she kind of wants him, because it's very natural for beings to want things that they do not have. In this case, Belle. And for the most part, Freya pretty much just LARPs as this particular girl that, for the most part, has been very lovey-dovey, pretty much has a crush on Belle. But Belle does not know that's Freya. And also Horn kind of does it as well. But they kind of like swap places from here and there. Which is very hard to tell when who is Freya and who is Horn when they're pretty much LARPing as this tavern girl. And I will say this, in season 5, she goes really hard. She does everything. Like, once the whole truth is out that Freya is this tavern girl and Horn has been helping her out, she pretty much just charms everyone, forces everyone to pretty much just go along with what she wants, and pretty much has been gaslighting Belle back and forth, using every little trick to trick Belle into thinking that his whole life experience from before never occurred, and this is all just deja vu or some alternative timeline shenanigan or something like that. But obviously, there's many flaws to this plan. But this is where I'm going to go into major spoiler territory, where she pretty much ended up having a faction war against the Hesty family, I believe that is her name, where Belle pretty much just wins in this, which is not in the anime yet, but in the light novels they go really into details. But ultimately, Belle kind of beats her and pretty much just this man Freya's familia, basically her whole group organization, her followers can no longer follow her, which basically gives Freya what she really wanted, which was to be a normal tavern girl for the most part, to live a normal life. And I don't think Belle ever would have wanted Freya to, be smited or be forced to go back to heaven. But at the end of the day, I guess she got a good deal at the end of the day. What's very telling is that, yes, beside having a huge crush and desperately wanting Belle at all costs, to the point where she was even willing to give up her identity that she really liked, she was also helped a lot of people out. For example, Second Best Girl, this character, and etc. Which all indirectly kind of helped Belle out. But what's very important to note is that during season 5, I believe in the anime they already showed this, but pretty much she was willing to share Belle. Not with anyone, but with this particular girl, because due to their close bonding and everything, she was even willing to let her have Belle's kids as well, which is insane in my opinion. She was willing to have a pretty much I can't really say harem, but a 3-person relationship, which is insane. On top of that, man, so far this season has been crazy, and I enjoy every moment of it. But with that being said, tell me, do you think Freya is a simp for Belle? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.